Mama, little cub asked one night, who invented Christmas? Was it Santa? No, Mama Bear said, God invented Christmas. God gave us Christmas. Is God more important than Santa? Oh yes, much more. Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading it wrong. I was thinking it said, is Santa more important than God? No, is God more important than Santa? Yes, Levi, you had your head going the right direction. Oh yes, much more important, Mama said with a smile. The next morning, little cub sleepily climbed into her lap. Can we go find Santa, Mama? He lives around here someplace, I think. Santa's hard to find, said Mama, but we can go find God. God is where? Everywhere. Yeah. All around. Yahoo, cried little cub. I didn't know we could find God. That's pretty.
Sorry.
That's okay. No.
Sorry, my grandma's phone just keeps going.
I like the song.
It's
Yahoo.
still ringing. It just
Cried
quiet.
little cub. I didn't know we could find God. Oh yes, Mama
We
said
could
we
start
can
a
always
voice.
find God. Little cub looked over her shoulder and whispered, can we leave them at home? Yes, Papa will watch the little ones. You and I can go alone. So little bear is going with Mama. We will go find God. I will see how he gave us Christmas. Yes, little cub, you shall see how God gave us Christmas. The next morning, little cub and Mama filled their packs, kissed their family goodbye, and set off to find God and see how he gave them Christmas. And they walked to the top of one mountain and down the next. That sounds quite fun. You guys wish you'd get lots of snow? Oh, yeah. We just might. Last year we had all that snow in December, remember? We had some good snow days. December, remember? I know. And Santa's had too much snow, I think, right?
Do you eat it for dinner?
No. But he gets tired of trouncing in it and walking through it sometimes.
Shoveling it.
Well, the little elves do that for you.
No, yeah.
Yeah. And up another mountain where they set up camp. Little cub was so tired that she went right to sleep. But Mama nudged her while it was still dark. Mama, why are you waking me up? Because it's God, little cub. Come see. What is that? Little cub asked in wonder as she watched the dancing lights in the sky. Do you know anything about the Northern Lights? Have you ever heard about them? Do you know about that?
It's in a movie called Ice Age.
That's right.
You're right. And it really does exist. When we were in Canada, we saw the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
I've
I mean, for
seen
real.
them before on Christmas
Beautiful.
night.
Wow, that's a very special time to see them. They're beautiful. They just make all different colors. That is God at work, little cub. He sent his only son as a baby so that we would know light from dark. Jesus is the light of the world. Jesus is how God gave us Christmas. The next day they arrived at a huge lake. All at once, with a mighty roar, a chunk of ice cut away from the cliff and fell into the sea. What is that? Little cub asked, covering her ears and leaning into Mama. That is God, little cub. He's so powerful that he can command the water to freeze and the glacier to melt. He is mightier than any king on earth. And because he is all powerful, he made Jesus king of all kings. I love the name Levi. But Jesus was just a baby. How could he be a king? All kings begin as babies. God knew we would need someone we could touch and see and smell. Mama paused to sniff little cub's neck, making her giggle, to understand just how much he loved each one of us. Mama awoke little cub again before the sun came up. She pointed to the east at a star that changed from green to red to green again and shot out in many points. Is it God at work again? Almost like the lights up there, huh?
Yeah, there's a...
Green and red and all those lights.
Wait, no, look. There's like a little stink bug on that light.
Is there? You got a good eye. I found one yesterday. I forgot to tell you that.
What?
A stink bug.
Did you?
Yep, I did. forget where it was, whether it was in the bathroom or where, but someplace I was like, where did that thing come from? Anyway, oh, I know, it's downstairs. Is it a God again? Little Cub asked, rubbing her eyes. Yes, Jesus is called the bright morning star. He is always with us, and he first came when God gave us Christmas. But what about Santa? Little Cub asked. Did God give us Santa? Santa Claus reminds us about many good things like generosity and care. But it is God and Jesus that we celebrate most come Christmas. We always want to thank God for giving us Christmas. On the way home, Mama Bear stopped by a tiny flower peeking up from the hard, frozen ground. Oh, you are too early, little flower, she said. Little Cub, Jesus is like this flower, God in our world, living where you wouldn't expect him, surprising us. Christmas is a lot about surprises. Like presents? Yes, Jesus is the best present of all. And God would have given us that present even if it was only for you. Only for me? Only for you, little Cub. God gave you Christmas. Mama and little Cub came upon a church glowing with warm light. Soft voices reached out to them singing. What are they singing, Mama? About the night God first gave us Christmas, when Jesus was born. Tomorrow is Christmas Day. Would Jesus have come for mean old Maggie the moose or grumpy old Frankie the fox? Little Cub whispered. Maggie, Frankie, any of us. Jesus is present for everyone. Grumpy or happy, mean or kind, God gave us all Christmas. That's for sure. Little Cub was glad to be back at home that night in her cozy bed. Thanks for showing me God, Mama. There isn't anything I'd rather do, sweet child, she said with a kiss. Nighty-night. Little Cub went to sleep and dreamed of bright stars and northern lights, of a king born as a tiny baby, angels singing over him. And when she woke up to Christmas, yahoo! Christmas, God gave us Christmas again. And he does every year. Oh, it's such a special story. Levi, can you sing us a little bit of your song? Remember, Mary, did you know?
Levi, I have the book. Do you want me to sing with you?
That would be great.
Wait, how about we sing Jingle Bells?
Okay, we
You
can do
can sing that
too.
too.
Okay, we'll start with
Okay.
Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells,
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the hills we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. How about Away in the Manger? Do you know that?
How about
You do.
joy to the world?
Here we go. Okay, you lead us. Either one of you.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. He rules the world with truth and lies, and makes the nations rule. The glory of his righteousness righteousness,
and wonders of
His love,
and wonders of His love, and
wonders, wonders.
of His love. Thank you.
Good job.
Yes, especially when you remember the words. Thank you. I need to listen to my Christmas hymns again. It's like, whoop, they went right through my mind.
All right, Levi, I found this song. If you wanna sing it, me and you can sing it together.
I'll
You
pass
can
it
do
to
it.
Oh, come on.
I don't know if you know this
We came
one,
all this
Abby, but
way
you
to
can
see you.
try.
Could you do that for us?
You could try.
Okay, I'd appreciate it. We did.
Well,
To Levi's house we came.
Levi and I practiced this song a lot when we were getting ready for the program.
Good.
Okay, so let's stand up. You don't have to look at anybody. Stand up over here. Come
Okay.
here, find me.
That would be a special treat.
Come on.
Thank you.
You said on the
Get
remote.
right here. There's your phone.
Thank you, baby.
Okay. Is this the one you want? All right, we're gonna sing loud enough. All right, you ready?
Bless you, Mama.
There's a place where mercy reigns and never dies. There's a place where streams of grace flow deep and wide, where all the love I've ever found come flowing down, comes pouring down. At the cross, I surrender my life. I'm in all of you. I'm in all of you. Where your love ran red and my sins washed white. I owe all to you. I owe all to you, Jesus. Is that all?
Thank you.
Good job. Yay.
Now I remember that song.
Practice it over and over.
Ah.
So we did. We loved it.
And you sang it real good and strong that night at church, right?
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
How about Santa
And
Claus
when we
is
were
coming
looking-
to town?
And we were looking at the book before we even start practicing. The kid said, Miss Angel, we sing this song, these songs upstairs at church. Why are we singing them for our program? But you know, it was like the colors of Christmas was his favorite too. You make all things new, Mary did you know, at the cross, love her good, nothing less than the best. And then we had the finale, which is
That,
Joy to the World, Hark the Old Angels Sing.
that wasn't Mary, did you know?
That wasn't Mary did you know.
It was at the
What-
cross.
That was
What do you think? Did Mary know?
I think Mary.
Yes,
She knew.
it did.
Because the angel came and told her.
Well, here's what Mary said. She said, my soul does magnify the Lord, and my spirit has rejoiced in God my Savior. Mary knew something, for he has regarded the low estate of his handmaiden. For behold, from henceforth all generations shall call me blessed. For he that is mighty has done to me great things, and holy is his name. And his mercy is on them that fear him from generation to generation. I think Mary knew. Mary knew that her little boy would one day save the nations. And she called him her Savior, her Son. So yes, Mary knew.
And as a mother, I couldn't
And
imagine.
here we are 2,000 years, 2,020 years later, and he's still saving the world,
Yeah.
loving us all, yes. No matter what we do, no matter what happens,
He
he
still
just
loves
loves
us.
us so much.
He does, and he'll never stop, no
No,
matter what.
no, he's always with us, no matter how brave. Yes, Abby.
I like Mrs. and Mr. Claus's boots.
Oh, thank you. We had a problem on Thursday. We had this big event at the Hotel Roanoke, and we were 10 minutes away, and Santa realized he forgot forgot his boots.
I
And
was
it's an
changing
hour
my
back.
clothes
Uh-uh,
and no boots.
Oh, no boots.
uh-uh.
So we had to make a mad dash and get back, and the people were very nice, and they waited over an hour. We were over an hour late for the appointment. But they were okay with it.
Yeah,
And then things
And we were praying the whole way that they were good
Yeah.
people, wouldn't be upset. But they were.
So have y'all had opportunity to share God's
Not as
word or
much.
stories anywhere else?
they hired photographer to hire us.
Right, but in general, we did at Bethlehem, sharing the
Oh,
gospel.
yeah, Bethlehem Church, yeah.
Right, and tonight we're doing a live nativity,
Oh, that's good.
so we're gonna, show up there, because there's a very famous painting called The Homage, where, let's see if I can bring it up here.
Where Santa is kneeling at the manger.
Right,
That's such a beautiful
exactly.
picture. Have you seen that?
Angie, come here, and if you wanna pass my phone around. So the first year that Santa was Santa, we did this at a manger, and that's with Santa here. And then this is the, and I'll have to
But
send
you-
this to you, the Christmas prayer
The
that we
original
did.
one.
So we gave that to each member of our family for Christmas that year, but that's the original show. Camille. It is Camille, right?
It is.
Wow, I remembered more than 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Oops. You remember
it's been a while, but I've seen that before. Yeah.
Wait, I think
So
I have
We
memories.
had shared this with
I
our
think
grief
I have
share group
memories.
last week, and one of the ladies said, you know what, you need to recreate that, and there's a live nativity. And so we called the pastor of Vitalized Church this morning, and he said, oh yes, please come, and he said, if you would just share the gospel, so.
And they're gonna have nights where you can do
I'm
that, and
hoping.
they can take
I'm hoping,
pictures,
yeah.
and you have someone taking pictures.
Yeah, we think so, we're pretty sure we do, yeah. We have friends that are coming, so, and I won't be at the manger, so I'll be able to take pictures too. So we'll send some to you guys.
That'll
But
be
we
awesome.
probably need to get going, because we have another visit.
Yeah, we have another visit,
Before we
then
go
we
do
go.
that,
Grab some.
yeah.
It was great seeing you guys again.
Abby, did you have something you want to say to Santa? Or Mrs. Claus?
Yeah, I wanted to say, isn't the North Pole 1,000 years away?
1,000 miles away? Oh, probably over that, isn't it, Santa?
I don't know how many miles. No idea, it's pretty far.
Thank you.
Way up north.
And I'm glad you stayed in touch. And
5,000?
contacted, texted a little bit during the year, or at least followed each other on Facebook.